Guys, welcome to another episode of ATF. This weekend we are previewing the top fixture in England. It's Liverpool up against ManCity. Unfortunately, we don't have any representatives of the two team on the show, but Wasim is showing his colours, Sajid showing his, and Sal showing his. I'm the neutral over here. Guys, welcome to the show, and it's going to be an exciting game that awaits us.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
having us,
Thanks.
guys.
Sal, so just kicking off with you real quick. Liverpool, things have not been looking that great at Anfield after that long impressive run they've had. Now back-to-back defeats. Now they face a City team that looks very formidable. How do you see the game panning out?
Geez, I think honestly it's gonna be a one-way show. I would love to see Liverpool actually take some points off City for us, but yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. Liverpool obviously missing, the key defenders that has been out. Virgil van Dijk obviously stands out. But yeah, I mean, it's good news for us, man. It's always it's like a trade-off. Do you want to see City progress? Do you want to see Liverpool progress? I think the best result there for us would be a draw, actually. But yeah, let's hope Liverpool can take some points for City.
Same, Ruben Diaz has been immense for City, and on the flip side, Liverpool have really, while they've suffered under the loss of Virgil van Dijk. So, what do you think of Diaz and his introduction to English football?
I think he's done immensely well. I think City, they were always a good team going forward, played some nice football, and had players who could score from midfield. De Bruyne, Silva. But now what they've done is they've fixed the defense, and it took the purchase of Ruben Diaz, who's 23 years old, but he's really commanded that City back line, and he's sort of formed a relationship with John Stones, and they really are doing really well. So, and I always believe you need your spine of your team to be strong. So now they've got that. They've got a very strong core, and Gundogan has also played really well. So I feel that City have kind of settled on a strong base, and they've worked from there. And yeah, they obviously have the talent as well in their squad. So yeah, Diaz has done well, and I think now that they haven't conceded too many goals, they really are the team to beat.
Yeah.
Sajid, you said that you did some research on both teams prior to our recording. So let's hear what your research is all about, my man.
It's primarily on the game tomorrow, and by the looks of it, Manchester City do have the upper hand. But there's something called BMT in football, big match temperament, and that's something if you take it for granted, you can be punished. I just feel that Liverpool should not be taken for granted. They are playing a game which is high stakes, and players prepare for this game with the mentality of it's either do or die. So you can expect an enthralling game. I don't think it will be a dud game. I don't think it will be 0-0. I think both teams will be going for the jugular because it's that type of game where they'll probably think it will decide the league. So I think both teams will go for it. Just quickly, Pep Guardiola. First of all, he's changed his philosophy for me from beautiful football to winning football. First, it was only about beautiful football. Now he's happy he's settling for the wins. It's like I say, is the new Sir Alex Ferguson of the Premier League. And then City also have only conceded 13 goals this season, so they've definitely, like Wasim said, they've shored up that defense. 13 goals in 21 games. It's a really an outstanding effort. Then Liverpool, on the other hand, are suffering up front for some reason. Three goals,
Yeah.
three goal. They haven't scored in the last three games at home. I mean, Sadio Mane is back, hopefully back. So I mean, they will rely on him. But Liverpool are going to be missing key players: Fabinho, Mane, Alisson, Becker. They're hoping to have all of them back, and then City. No De Bruyne, no Nathan Ake, and also no Sergio Aguero. So it's going to be an interesting game. It will be interesting to see the 11v11 tomorrow, but my money is on City.
Sergeant,
Yeah.
don't you want to see Liverpool more unsettled with Mo Salah coming to Real Madrid?
Oh, definitely, that is that's the dream. I would love to see Mo Salah come to Real Madrid, and I would love to see him unsettle that squad. But I think Jurgen Klopp, he's a very intelligent manager. The German has had mentality of this is a well-oiled machine, and I just think I think I'm going to be in for a surprise tomorrow because I'm not prepared to write Liverpool off, but at the same time, my money is on City.
That's the thing with Liverpool is they've struggled against teams in the bottom half of the table because those teams have put 8, 10 players behind the ball at times and really told Liverpool break us down,
Yeah.
and that's where they've struggled. But tomorrow's game, and Liverpool have done well recently against the so-called bigger teams like Spurs and West Ham, who are in form. They beat them quite convincingly last week and the week before. So Liverpool will be up for it because Man City are not going to just sit back. So I feel that that's going to make it an interesting game because the home side need to win, and City, being the team that's top of the table, they know that if they can strike a killer blow tomorrow and win, that's basically Liverpool out of the title race. So it's going to make for a cracking game.
And just to add on to that very briefly, Liverpool played the Spurs game during the week, if I'm not mistaken, and then again on the weekend. That type of fatigue definitely plays a part and something that cannot be overlooked. And they've had a little bit of time to settle now. They've had a break. So tomorrow, hopefully they'll be back into the action and they'll be fit and ready for that game. I just want to see a fantastic game of football. It's not nice to have these dud games we picked in, played other, and one and it's a 0-0. It's a big game. It's a huge atmosphere. Top two in England. That's what we want to see. That's what we're paying the money for. So hopefully we get the best deal.
Diaz, I wanted to ask your view.
Well, I think it's a case of Liverpool's blunt attack coming up against City's sharpened defense. I'm going to go on the limb here, you guys. I'm not really good with predictions, but my prediction before any of you is 2-0 to City. And then Wasim, like I remember you said after Liverpool thrashed Palace 7-0 that they're going to go on and really create a gap and go on and win the league. But who would have thought that they're going to have the kind of form that they ran into when they drew West Brom at home? They drew to you guys at St. James. So, yeah, it's been a topsy-turvy time for them. Since I put out my prediction, Sal, in closing, what's your prediction?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the unpopular prediction of probably a draw for me, 1-1. But it's more with my heart than my head.
Yeah.
So, how did you say City? Give us a scoreline. So, give us a scoreline.
I want City to win, and I want City to take it all the way. If I should go with my heart, I'd probably say City to take it 2-0. That would be a perfect result. But I just get this feeling that tomorrow Liverpool are going to pitch up and take it 3-1.
Yeah,
Wasim, your team is a weekend for you. What's your prediction?
Yeah, it's always nice to watch the games after your own team has won, so it will be more fun to watch. But I'm going with a surprise Liverpool win. I feel they have their backs to the wall. They really need to show their mettle, and I feel they're going to be up for it. And I think that's kind of what happened against Brighton. They lost against Brighton because it's almost as if they were already had their eyes on this City game. So I feel that they're going to come out and win, maybe 2-1.
Lovely, guys. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching the show, whoever happens to be watching. In closing, guys, of course, you know that ATF has friends in high places. And here's what one of the PSL's best midfielders had to say about who he will be backing for the rest of the season and this coming weekend. Thank you so much for watching.
I support ManCity.
Oh, really?
ManCity, yeah.
Okay.
No, man, the style of play, the way they play football, like they make football easy. You enjoy, man, each and every game they play. So you learn a lot. You understand? So, yeah.
Especially Kevin De Bruyne. So,
listen,
one of the midfielders, that guy is.
Yeah. You know? So you enjoy, man. You enjoy. Everyone contributes. Everyone touches the ball. Like, everyone moves. Man, come on. That's the best team, right?